This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Troy, Alabama, in Veterans Memorial Stadium, the home field of the Troy Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He breaks free. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be.
Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Ragin' Cajuns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And the runner takes off to his right. Inside the 25. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looking to throw. It's Ward. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Louisiana. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. But you could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 17 set to kick off.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. ground. It's Henderson. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Makes a nice move there. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield.
The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
We don't see this play happen very often, and this is probably why. There's just too many things that go into this. You're putting the ball into the hands of a skill player who's not necessarily a great passer.
And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And there's the handoff. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play. Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Ward. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down. What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle, but 1st down. Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down. The Raging Cajuns are on the move here. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels. The Raging Cajuns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Ward. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert. Ball carrier tackled there. Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line. Offense facing 2nd and goal.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd and goal from the 3. Ball is tipped at the goal line and falls incomplete. Great play to prevent the touchdown.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick this one away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They'll run it here. Powering through. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Dropping back. It's Webb. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Back to throw. It's Webb. Fires it to the wideout. And that pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Look out, room to run here. Who's in the clear? But head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
One back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tailback with another carry. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
To throw, it's Ward. Breaks an open space. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. This one will be fair caught. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to pass. It's Webb. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. A crucial pick six.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Webb. Tries the right with a quick throw. The sure hands. It's Lewis. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Makes the catch. It's Ward. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Bringing pressure. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
These in-breaking routes can be tough on these receivers, sometimes worried about a big hit from a safety or a linebacker. Definitely not focused on the football here, or he would have been able to bring that one in.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him after a short gain. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Pack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Catch made on the right side. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Louisiana 24, Troy 0.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
24, Troy 0.
The Raging Cajuns will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Trojans offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Back to throw. It's Webb. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Wants to throw it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. The shotgun handoff here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive.
Let's go! Let's go!
Looking to throw. It's Webb. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a 4th pick.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. A quick throw out left, complete. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
He's tackled at the 11-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. 1st and goal for the offense. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. To the air, it's Webb. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop?
Here we go, set.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. A delay of game penalty, that's the last thing you need with this field position. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. A handoff to the back. Fights back the line of scrimmage. Avoids the safety, but nothing more.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This is an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The Troy offense back on the field now. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Quick catch over the middle. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Troy. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He'll get into the end zone again. They beat him after the touchdown with a 2-point try to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Now backed up at the 15. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Ward. Catch made over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The Ragin' Cajuns will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
They'll hand it off. Fighting him off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Looking for the wideout. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Brings up third down.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, it's Webb. Quick throw over the middle. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Has the first down and more. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Raging Cajuns with first and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it second down. He's going to hand this off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Grinding away on the ground. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Scanning the field. It's Ward. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 16 off that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Dropping back, it's Webb. Grab down the middle, it's Hawkins. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Lewis. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He could go all the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Louisiana 31, Troy 8.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Webb. Looking for a late deep shot. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Louisiana. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. First down, looking for more now. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass complete on a crossing route. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking downfield, it's Webb. The receiver grabs it.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.